Hey, we are making a cake today. And here's the cake that we are making. Vanilla and chocolate cake. Let's turn it over and see what we need. Here's the stuff that you need for the cake. The ingredient and all that junk. And now we're gonna first we're gonna open up the box. You can let's open up the box. You don't really need the box anymore. Get that out of the way. Here's the pattern. We need some scissors to cut the bag open. As I'm gonna get my scissors in my hand. And then we're gonna just rip it. Not rip it, but be easy.
Just so it doesn't. Yeah. There you go. That's good. Here you go.
Now we got it torn. And now we're gonna put it in here. And then we go in the measuring cup. We already sprayed the measuring cup so the cake doesn't stick to the measuring cup when we're putting all the ingredients in it. And this is the cake batter. And make sure we got everything out. Put the wrapping back in the box so that can be thrown away. And now we're gonna start what we need to do next. What's next?
Water.
We're gonna do water next. It's the big one for the water.
1 cup.
1 cup of water for the cake. We pour it all in. And now
Now we have half a cup of vegetable oil.
Now we need 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. Now we're gonna be very careful we don't spill the vegetable oil. Very, very careful.
A little more. Good job.
That's why you want to be really careful so you don't spill it. And then we pour the vegetable oil in here. And now we can take these two and put them in the sink because now we are done with them. We don't need those anymore. And now I think we are ready for the next ingredient. The eggs. Now we're gonna do 3 eggs.
Put them in this dish though, so
We're gonna put them in a dish so we can crack them.
we know they're not. So we know they're good.
We're gonna make sure they are good before we are. Okay, that egg is good.
What do we save our eggshell for?
I'm gonna put it.
We save the eggshell.
We saved the eggshell for our garden that we have. And now the egg is good, we can dump it in. We always want to make sure the eggs are good before we crack it. And if it's a bad egg, we don't want to eat it because that would be bad for us.
Perfect.
Just put that in the sink for now, and then we can, and then 1 more egg.
Dump that one in first.
We're gonna dump this one.
Beautiful eggs.
And then 3
Good job.
eggs. Let me wash my arm off because I just got a little bit of it on my arm. Not my hand. And now I'm gonna put the egg yolk into the bowl. And done. With that part, put this in the sink. All the ingredients are done. And now, we're gonna get the mixer and get it all mixed up. We're gonna put on one setting, and now we're gonna start mixing. You wanna keep mixing so you don't see no more white stuff. when it's all yellow and there's no more chunky stuff or white stuff, you want to keep going. And then there's no more chunky stuff or white stuff, you need to keep going. That means because you still have white stuff in your cake. Look at on the side, really get all that pattern mixed in. We don't want the white stuff. We don't want to have lumps in our cake when it's baked. Get the side really good. Now, and then we just gonna keep going. And I think that might be good. Before you even take it out, you need to turn it off and then take the blades out. If you took it out and the blades were spinning, it would be a big mess. It will splatter all up on you. And now we are done. With that, we can move this over to the sink and ungate the blaze. It's the top button to ungate the blaze. There we go. It's kind of hard. Now that's all done. And we can pour the cake mixture into the pan very slowly. We want it very, very slowly. Don't want to go very fast. And then the fast one is for to get the extra out. Now we can tip it up, keep it by the cake, so we can get the extra.
Maybe I'll hold this. Oh, here you go.
Maybe my grandma's gonna hold it when I'm getting all the yummy goodness of the cake out of the bowl measuring cup. We want all that goodness into the cake to make it smell good. And
you think we got it?
yep, we're gonna do one more straight around the side. Make sure we get all of it into the cake. We don't want to waste any. If there's a little bit in there, it's okay. We just don't want a big lot.
Now maybe he's gonna get some nuts.
Now we're gonna put some nuts in it. It's not added to the rest. We're just adding the nuts to the cake. It doesn't say to put nuts on it, but we just want to put nuts on it because we want to. Now we're gonna get the extra.
We happen to like nuts in our house, don't we?
Yep, we like nuts in our house. What time? How long have we set the oven for?
350.
You need to set the oven to 350.
And you already got that done, don't you?
Yep. You need to set heat the oven to 350. If you can see it right there. That's the cake again. That's what it's gonna look like when it's all done, when it's all cooled off and comes out of that oven. Now, we're gonna cut these.
Look like that.
And now we're gonna
They're
cut.
kind of frozen. Oh, we keep them in the freezer, don't we?
We keep these things in the freezer,
So they don't spoil.
so they don't spoil. I'll let you do it.
Okay.
My grandma's gonna cut them because I can't really get them to cut.
They're hard to cut when they're frozen, aren't they?
I did the cake part. Now she can do the cutting up the special ingredient. That's that. You don't have to have it on it if you don't want it, but it's just a special ingredient that we put on our cake. You can put a special ingredient on your cake too if you want. It doesn't matter what it can be. It's just a little topping.
Whoop, one for the kitties.
I don't care what the topping can be. It's up to you. You can make your own topping if you even wanted to. They're nut. Here's the nut, and this is what they look like.
Okay, now you can throw them in there. You can pick this little cutting board up and dump them in.
Now
or
we
you
know.
can just take them up with this and go like this underneath them and hold your hand on this side and dump them in.
When I'm gonna put them on the slicer and put them on the cake. Very, very carefully.
So we spread them around, don't we?
We don't want to just dump them. We want to be very carefully. Okay, we got that half. The middle. Last bit of almond. I don't think. Make sure we get some in the corner. There we go. All done. A little bit more. I'm done.
How about those?
For these, we need to pick up with our hands.
That's right.
Because they're not that many.
And then you can stir them in, but don't touch the bottom of the dish.
We're going to stir them in now. Just very, very carefully. Get all those things in. And if, like I said, if you don't want any toppings on your cake, you just want it to be a regular cake, that's totally okay.
Maybe we should show our own baking show on TV, shouldn't we?
Yep.
Wouldn't it be fun?
It'd be fun if we showed our baking process on TV, but I don't think we're gonna.
We could do B and Jude's caking hour.
Yep. Cooking now, and I think we got all the almonds into the cake best we could. Okay.
Throw them in there.
Put that in there.
And what?
We put the cake.
We can't put the basket in, can we?
Nope, we have to
Just put the dish in.
We put this over here so we can get rid of the basket.
The oven is set at 350.
You need to set the oven to 350. Now,
You don't touch the oven because it gets really hot, right, babe?
yeah,
There we go.
now, yeah, I'll let you do it.
Okay.
My grandma's gonna do it because I don't trust myself putting it in the oven, but
We don't want
I
it to
made
burn, do we?
I made it. If she can put it in the oven, we just take turns. I put all the stuff in the recipe in the.
How long do we
bowl.
bake it then, B?
Let's see how long we need
Let's
to
see.
bake it
says
for.
bake at 350.
Wait, we cook it for.
Bake at 350. I would say
Let's see how long we need to cook it for.
20. Let's just do it for 25 minutes because that's a small dish. We'll see.
We don't do it for 25 minutes.
You want to set the timer?
We don't do it for 25 minutes.
So set the timer. Hit timer 1.
I'll let you guys. I'll make a part 2 when the cake comes out of the oven and nice and cool. Stay tuned for part 2. Bye! Hey guys, now we're back for part 2. Now we're making the frosting for the chocolate and yellow cake. Here we go. We'll put it on one setting. The mixer. Now this is the frosting part. Put it on the cake. We make the cake and then put the toppings on it. Now we're making the frosting. We need to make sure we get the frosting all mixed around, just like we did the cake. All mixed around, and we already put the ingredients in it. And I did not show you that because there was just no reason to show you the ingredients for the frosting. There's really just no reason. The ingredient for the frosting is on the back. Is on the box of the cake. Now we're gonna keep doing it till we don't see no more white stuff. And now let's turn it off.
You did a good job, buddy. Now you take your spatula and clean it down from the sides.
Now we're gonna get a here's
Let's
the
get a better one here. Let me get you a better one.
we're gonna get a spatula.
Here you go.
Here's the spatula. Now we're gonna take it off
Off the beaters.
we're
We'll go like this.
gonna take the now we're gonna do this and use the spatula.
Then you're gonna lick it. Oh, maybe not. That's what Papa does with it. He licks it like that.
Not,
Uh-oh.
we got a video going right
Judy,
now.
be nice.
We need to get all the frosting off the beater as best we can.
Don't you think you can lick them off better? No? Don't throw it away because Papa's going to want to eat it when he gets home. Here, we'll put this in there.
Larry's gonna eat that.
Yeah, he'll put that in there. We'll put it in a little dish for him.
And that's the frosting for the
Frosty.
cake.
There we go.
And now we're gonna put the frosting on the cake now. We're gonna see if it's cool. And if it's cool,
Here's what
we're gonna
the cake
put the
looks like.
This the cake. Now it's all done.
He did a good job.
Now we're gonna put the frosting on the cake now.
You want to stop that for a minute?
No.
No?
Now here's the frosting going on the cake. And my grandma's gonna do it.
You can do it, buddy. Here.
I know what my grandma do it.
No, let
can
you do it, buddy. Here, pull it out. Pull it out onto the cake.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it too.
Yeah, he's going to help me.
My grandma's gonna hold it, and I'm gonna, or I can.
Spread it all over.
Yep, we gonna get it all spread it over onto the cake.
Here.
Yeah, that's enough. I can't get all
I'll
of
help
it.
you get the rest, okay?
It's really.
Yeah.
Mary's
you can
gonna
spread-
get the rest of it out.
You want to spread it on the cake?
Don't know.
Then you can tell their dog that you did bake this cake for him and made the frosting.
Yep, we baked this cake for my grandpa named Larry Dog. And this,
There you go. You can
my
spread it all
grandma's
around.
name is Judy Dog. We making this for my
Yeah, spread it
Grandpa
all
Larry
over
Dog.
like this, back and forth.
We don't put the frosting back and
There
forth.
you go.
Back
And forth.
and forth.
And when you get that all done, you can take a knife and make it perfect.
And then we're gonna take a knife, make it nice and pretty.
There's a perfect knife for it when you get that done. You can scrape it off the spatula. And if you get some on the sides, it doesn't matter. Does it?
Nope,
We don't care.
we don't care. We want to get the cake nice and frosted. Get the icing on the cake nice and colored.
Now take your knife and scrape it off with the spatula, and then you can use your knife to make it smoother.
Now I'm gonna take the knife and scrape the excess icing off the spatula. You see how much icing that is? We don't want to waste it.
Actually, that frosting was Mimi's recipe. I made it up myself. You know what it is? It's a half stick of cream cheese, a
Here, tell me.
half a stick of butter,
Yeah.
1.5 cups of baking powder, and a little dash of vanilla. And then you mix it all up. Then you put it in here, buddy. You know what? Their dog's gonna want to lick that too. So, well, I don't know what you're doing there. What are you doing? Well, you don't have the frosting spread yet, you silly.
Yes, I do.
You do? Oh, okay. So you're cutting the cake now?
Yep. Now we are cutting the cake.
Let's see.
Good
job. Wow. They're not gonna say, "Oh my goodness me!" Now what are you gonna do? Do you want to turn the plate dish so you can cut it better?
Nope.
No, just leave it like it is. Okay.
Now we're gonna cut it, and then let my grandpa Larry dog get done to eat it, and hopefully like my
Okay, now do me
recipe.
a favor. Do me a favor. Count how many pieces there are there.
We'll see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
B, we could feed 40 people with that.
The 40 slices.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yep, I went this way first. I went this way, and then I went this way.
That makes a nice cut cake, doesn't it?
And now there's the cake.
Good job, buddy. Now, how are you going to end this? How do you end this? Mimi's not sure how you end
There's
that.
the cake.
Looks delicious.
Keep the drying before. Now Mimi is wrapping the cake in plastic wraps so it protects it. Now I'm gonna put the cake in the refrigerator, and then when we're ready to have some, it's nice and cold. And with the plastic wrap, it will protect it so nothing will fall onto the icing or the cake. We don't want that.
Exactly.
We want the cake to be nice and tasty good. That's why the plastic wrap is on there.
We'll put
To
this in
protect
there,
it.
B, so it...
Don't look at my Mimi's fridge.
You can look at my fridge, B. I don't care. Mimi doesn't care. Just look at my fridge.
I'm talking about the video, guys. I can look at it, just not you guys.
Oh, I see.
There's the cake
There we
going
go.
into the fridge. We
There's pudding that nobody
we put a
ate at
towel on
lunch.
it, just in case if it drips, it's on the towel. Now we're gonna close the door, and it gets cold when we're ready. And then when we are ready to eat it, it's already cold.
It's going to be
Bye.
good cake.
Please stay tuned. Bye.
B, you're amazing.